I want to talk about relationomics, the word you might have heard earlier on. Relationomics. See what I've done there? Relationships precede the economics of a business. The better your relationships within the business, the better the financial outputs of the business every time. Nothing is made worse by getting a better relationship. So if you can create, if you can build, if sometimes repair the relationships within your organization and concentrate on doing that, the money will follow. Get the people stuff right. Trusted relationships lead to a better outcome financially and a better place to work for them. It's Bournemouth. And it's Bournemouth on quite a nice day, to be honest. 7 miles of golden sand, majestic pier thrusting into the ocean. We have these chines, these cliffs. The chines are pine-scented walkways down to the ocean. And right at the background there, we've got Poole Harbour. And just by Poole Harbour is that area of land which is the most expensive property on the planet, called Sandbanks. You might have heard of it. It's lovely. Bournemouth doesn't always look like this. Bournemouth sometimes looks like this. Uh-oh, something's changed. It's less attractive. What's going on here? We call it the weather. From a personality point of view, we now refer to it as mood. And when I think I'm presenting myself like this and you're receiving it like this, here's the point. There are still 7 miles of sand. The pier still goes into the ocean. The sky's still there, the cliffs are still there, and whilst it may be slightly obscured by mist, Sandbanks is still in situ. The same basic components are there, but they're being received in a slightly different way. And that's us. When I believe I'm coming across to you as enthusiastic and confident, you go, well, I don't see that, Andy. I see enthusiasm as a bit reckless and frantic, and I see your confidence bordering on arrogance. Oh, okay, the difference between what I thought I was doing and how it's being received. This is important stuff. The very strengths you have and you bring to bear on a good day are the issues that lead to your weaknesses or the differences that are less comfortable for people on a bad day. Because how long would this argument go on for without a relationship? My estimation is forever. With a relationship, you can say, okay, there's obviously a disagreement here. What should we do? Let's helicopter out. Let's team up on this. Let's see it from each other's point of view. Oh, that's why you say it's a 9. Oh, that's why you say it's a 6. Good job we've got a relationship in place that allows that to happen. Otherwise, you entrench. It's a bad day. You have great behaviors. You have strengths. You have challenges and weaknesses, and most people will forgive those standard weaknesses. And you have a strength that if you play too beautifully, they'll love you for it. But if you overplay that strength, that version of weakness will not be forgiven like that version of weakness. What's your name? Meg? Meg, I'm Andy. Hi. Got a smile. Friendly. Do you don't mind me being friendly? No, it's fine. Inform your face. Good to see you. Are you a nurse or a vet or a owner? Or? You're a practice manager. That's fantastic. I'm being friendly towards Meg, but I'm getting a smile from Meg, so I'm going to be friendlier because it's working. Okay. So how much more friendly can I get, Meg, before you start to... About that. I think it's when I lick my lips. I think that's probably a slight problem there. I mustn't get too friendly. And you see, it's still friendly, but it's overplayed friendly. It's too friendly. And it's not the opposite behavior. It's too much of the same behavior. It has the opposite effect. It drives away the friend I thought I had. How you do anything is how you do everything. If you get a sense of that style of person in front of you, then you can anticipate, sometimes, mostly, the way they're likely to do things. And you treat them accordingly. Remember, if somebody's left-handed and they eat with their knife and fork around that way, then set the table for them with the knife and fork around that way. All my children are left-handed. None of my wives have been, so I don't know how that really works. But all of them are left-handed. I'm not left-handed. But I set the table with the knife and fork around their way, not mine. Very few calories were burnt. It's not hard work to play to somebody's preference, but it makes them feel better, a little bit more comfortable. And if you do that in real life with people, they'll leave that interaction, no matter how many interactions you had up to that point, and they'll think, they're having a good day. That sort of worked. I've always liked that person, because you've played to the preference. It works every time.